What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Minute Channel, and today we are going to do another video regarding Persona. So Persona 4 Golden just came out and was announced for Steam release. So it's now on Steam. You can go ahead and buy it over there for $20 or $19.99. You can also participate in a giveaway that I'm doing at this particular time. There is going to be a link in the description if you're interested in checking that out. So today we're going to be addressing the question, should you play Persona 4 Golden, particularly if you want to check it out on PC or on the PS Vita. Now this game, needless to say before we even start with this video, this game came out 8 years ago on the PS Vita and 12 years ago on the PlayStation 2. So this is an old game. So how does it look on the PC? How does it perform and everything like that? I want to talk about that and discuss a little bit about the game itself. So if you're new to the video or to the channel, please subscribe, like the video and everything like that. Let's go ahead and check it out. So Persona 4 Golden, it takes place in the town of Inaba. So in Inaba, it's a small little town feel kind of place. If you live in a small town or something like that, you definitely know what that feels like. Basically, it's just like this really small town that everybody just knows each other and everything like that. It's just it's a small town, really. And the main character, Yu Narukami, he just moves into a city and he now has to live a whole year in school there. They don't really tell you the reason why. There's no particular reason for it or anything like that. His parents have to move out and he needs to move his ankle. So what happens in the first couple days is that there's a string of murders that is happening in the town of Inaba, and you and your friends kind of know what's going on or find out somehow, and now is your kind of goal to rescue people that are getting kidnapped and save them from getting killed, as well as solving the mystery of Inaba and why are people getting murdered in the city. It's a really interesting game because the plot, what it sounds like, is gonna be very dark and very somber and everything, which it is at times. This game can be really dark, but at the same time, it's a really interesting combination between really bright and really colorful moments, as well as the theme of yellow and orange and everything. It's a friendship kind of feel-good adventure where you kind of meet these new people and you become friends with them and you form these connections and everything like that. And it's a really interesting contrast from Persona 5 or Persona 3, which is more darker and more melancholic and that kind of stuff. This game really does focus on the friendship aspect and the feel-good moments and everything like that. So definitely encourage you to play this game if you haven't played it before. The PC release particularly has a lot of improvements when it comes to the actual graphical side of it. I was really shocked how well this looks. Actually, you can actually see gameplay right here from the first 5 hours of the game and everything. It's really interesting to kind of see all the different stuff that you look in the game. Honestly, the game itself just looks so clean, and everything that you see here is running at full capacity there and everything, so you can really see the character design and everything is just really clean. I really like how it looks. It really is a huge improvement from the PS Vita version. Obviously much bigger improvement from the PlayStation 2 version, because the PS Vita couldn't run things at 1080p, which this obviously PC can run at 4K. For comparing 4K to 720p is ridiculously a big change in there, but it is a big change. It does look better, and a graphical side, it looks good. The game performs well. It does have the Novo as a DRM protector thing. I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with that, so I want to mention that as well. It is a thing there. I never had an issue with the Novo myself, but I know a lot of people that have some personal issues with the Novo, so I want to mention that there. Overall, in the gameplay, it has two different styles. Now, if you ever played a Persona game, you know exactly what you're going to need to, but if you don't know, the gameplay partakes in two different sides. One is the social aspect, in which you actually spend time in Inaba. You spend time in this town, and you meet new friends and new characters and everything like that, and through meeting them and making connections with these people, you can again you unlock these mini stories, kind of getting to know these people that cause social links, but also you gain benefits from doing that. At the same time, on the flip side, while you're not hanging out with friends and working a part-time job and doing your regular everyday to-day life, there is another side of you where you're going into these dungeon areas in which you are trying to rescue people that are getting kidnapped because they're gonna get murdered soon. So your goal is to reach these dungeons. Dungeon crawling type over there is a turn-based RPG, really classical for its JRPG roots, and you can clearly see that here. And the gameplay just goes like that. You go from dungeon to dungeon, you grind as you go, you complete your task as it happens from dungeon to dungeon again. This game can be grindy at times, however it is a fairly easy RPG overall. I think it's not in the scale of really hard to easy. I think I'll say on the easier side. I don't think it's really hard, but it is time consuming and it will take some of your time here. I think this game will probably run you about 70 to 90 hours, maybe even over 100 hours if you never played the game before. I can easily see that over 100 hour RPG, so just know that you will be spending a lot of time with this game. Whatever your favorite part may be, I do want to mention that the dungeon crawling can take some time, but the social aspect also takes a lot of your time in the game. So a lot of the things are cutscenes, and a lot of things is dialogue and options and everything like that. There's a lot of dialogue going on in the game, so be prepared for that as well. It's an interesting thing, and I really love these games because of that. But I know people that have tried to get into them and have been surprised because of the amount of dialogue and stuff like that. Not everything is voice acted here, guys. Some stuff is actually not voice acted at all. It's just reading dialogue, so be aware of that as well. The story overall does a lot of different things, and just know this game originally was made in 2008 and again re-released in 2012. So some of those concepts and some of the things may not be socially acceptable now. There are some things that can be of dubious origin, and may not things that you may agree. Again, this game was made over 10 years ago, so some things that were socially acceptable then are not now. So when you go and play this game, just keep that in mind on the back of your head. You're kind of seeing some of these themes here. These themes do explore different parts of teenaging life. You know, there's a lot of things that people go through and everything like that, and it does explore that in some kind of capacity, so be aware of that. Overall, I do recommend you to play this game. I think it's a good game, and it does have a lot of really good stuff. Without any doubt, there's faults to the game like any of the games out there, but I do recommend you this. And again, if you want to participate, I am doing a giveaway right now for the game, so check that out there. And if you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions regarding the game, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to give you some tips or anything like that. And if you want a tip video, I'll make a tip video. I made one for Persona 4 and I made one for Persona 3 and Persona 5. So if you guys want one for this video as well, definitely do it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.